यानी ये किताब जो है ये क्योंकि अंग्रेजी में लिखी गई है और बड़ी खूबसूरत काविश है, इसकी जनाब इज़हार ख्याल कर रहे हैं।
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you very much, Dr. Wessam. It's always an honor and a pleasure to be where you are. So thank you very much for this kind invitation here this morning. And it gives me a great honor here, to tell you the truth. Not so long ago, 8 months ago, I was standing here and kind invite from Kashif, the author, of course, a young author, I call him. And I stood here and I shared a bit of my migration into UK from Pakistan. So I won't go into that again. But I will share a number of things with the Kashif's achievements. And firstly, I'd like to congratulate him. In 8 years, to me, 8 years, it was hardly a time for me to get known to my own little district where I lived. So for what he's achieved in 8 years, I think that's a fantastic achievement. So really, if you can just put your hands together for him. This achievement is not just for Brother Kashif, it's not just for me, it's not for you. It's for all of us, really. And we should be proud. We should be proud of the talents that we've got in Pakistan that is coming into UK. I certainly am, and I'm never shying away from that fact. There are so many skills, expertise, talents that come from my native country. I was only 6 years old when I came here. My parents could never have dreamt that their son would one day be sitting or standing in a council chamber being the first citizen of that town. So really the opportunity is here. The opportunity is here and we need to take care of it. And we need to make sure that we grasp that opportunity. Brother Kashif has shown an excellent example. And I think he is a role model for youngsters. I mean, I'm going into my 50s, I'm going to be obviously retiring very soon actually. But youngsters, they need to come forward. And to see sisters, really it's wonderful to see you here. And I know that you're also an author, I understand. And only today I found out that Maria is working with the BBC. No, but I saw a sign BBC behind you. I saw your picture on the Facebook.
Yes, I visited there and it was a good memory of last year. So I thought I would take on.
Fantastic. Well, the main thing is that we're here, we've got the opportunity, and we need to make sure that we grasp that. I'm from Oldham, a population of just under 250,000 people, and out of that we've got 40 to 50,000 alhamdulillah, people from Kashmir background, Pakistan background, Bangladesh, South Asian. And I can proudly say that we're making an excellent contribution. Now when I look into Manchester where we've got a greater population of around 175,000, their contribution to this society is absolutely wonderful. And each and every one needs to be congratulated on that. With regards to my support for future for Brother Kashif, I'm available and I'm sure Lord Mayor of Manchester, if he's not disappeared, because he's got a habit of doing that. Okay. But alhamdulillah, we've got fantastic councillors here, Brother Akbar, Brother Adil Chauhan, and many others. And the press media, of course, multimedia. Really I'm proud to see so many people here and around that are making their positive contribution. So really we need to be proud of that. And we should never be shying away from the fact what we see on TV today. I know every time we switch on TV, we see Islamophobia, we see Islam related to terrorism, terrorists. Well, there are more positives than negatives. So we need to make sure that we get that positive message across into the communities. Because that's what I'm doing. Wherever I'm going, I'm always saying, I'm proud of my native land, my native country, my parents who migrated, came into UK, and in particular they came into Oldham. And if I may, if I can just share a couple of minutes with the brief history of my own town, which I'm proud of. The reason why mainly a lot of our Pakistani South Asians came and settled in Oldham was mainly because of its dampness, its water. The water was soft, the dampness, and that water got rich into the United Kingdom, into Oldham. So Oldham was a very popular town in the whole United Kingdom because of its textile. So it was well known for King cotton. That's what it was known for. And cotton was sent from Oldham, from Greater Manchester, all over the world. obviously with the downfall of textile in the United Kingdom, so we have to look outward into other industries. But there are so many things that are happening, and we should always be proud of our motherland, of our native land, of our parents who migrated from Pakistan under difficult circumstances, very difficult situations they were in, just to make our lives better. And alhamdulillah, my parents are not with me here today, but our du'as are with them. And many of you, because a lot of you are a lot younger than I am, will probably have that experience of migration and everything. So really I'm here to learn from yourself. And I've just spoken with Chaudhry Anwar from Liverpool, and he tells me a small story, John. If you can share that, and then I'll finish with the question, I promise. He tells me that there was a gentleman who was asked his name. Because he knew little English, his response was little bits. You know, so later on in time, maybe a week or a couple of weeks later, that same person was asked a name by somebody, and that lady said, "Oh, that's Mr. Little Bits." You know, so really, you know, that's how bad it was. Today, when we board a PIA airline, land in Manchester or London Gateway, it's like landing from Islamabad to Mirpur or from Addakar, where I come from. So with that, I say thank you very much once again for inviting me here this morning. Thank you.